Let me ask you guys a question. You ever practice your smile? Anybody ever practice? I practice my smile all the time, you know? I practice my smile all the time because my natural smile makes me look like I have some sort of syndrome, you know? So, I was sitting in class this one day just practicing my smile, and this girl looks over at me and she's like, "What are you doing?" And I was like, "Oh, I'm just practicing my smile." She was like, "Well, that's kind of weird." And I was like, "Yeah, well, that's why they call me Joel Jolly." She said, "Joel Jolly? What a gay nickname." And I was like, "Yeah, nickname." I have a nickname though. You don't know what they call me? They call me the Birdman. You know why they call me the Birdman? Because I take craps on cars. I regurgitate in my children's mouths. That's why they call me the Birdman. So I like those Fanta commercials. You guys know those Fanta commercials where the girls just burst in and they have like this big party? I think those commercials are really cool. I just don't think they're marketed towards the right people. Because think about it, Fanta is marketed towards people that are hot and tired and thirsty. And you know, there are some people out there. But then I heard a shocking statistic. I heard that 1 out of every 5 people in the world has an STD. So I think, like, you know, a much better ad campaign would be like a guy sitting in a doctor's office, all depressed, and the doctor would be like, "I'm so sorry." And then the Fanta girls would bust in, you know, and they'd sing one of their rhymes like, "Do you have a burn down there? Have a Fanta, don't despair. Want a Fanta? Don't you want a Fanta?" And then, like, the guy would start chugging a Fanta, and, like, the doctor would start doing a Cabbage Patch, you know. "Got a case of syphilis? Penicillin and Fanta. That's pure bliss. Want a Fanta? Don't you want a Fanta?" Because you can get rid of syphilis with antibiotics. It's really not that bad. You just get a series of shots or pills. Costs about $200. I've said too much. If you don't want HIV, have a Fanta Jubilee. Want a Fanta? Don't you want a Fanta? Fanta, that's a great idea. Better than having gonorrhea. Want a Fanta? Don't you want a Fanta? Fanta sales would skyrocket, you guys. Think about it. Or some of these other commercials nowadays are so weird. Some of these things that these companies will do to prove the durability of their products, like they'll throw them in blenders or they'll run over them with cars, you know. The weirdest one I've ever seen is this Mattress commercial where they take this glass of red wine and they set it on the bed, and then they have someone jump up and down and they're like, "Oh my gosh, whoa, it doesn't tip over, the wine doesn't spill, wow." Yeah, what kind of a demographic are you aiming for with this commercial? How many alcoholics are watching this commercial going, "Yeah, you know?" Because whenever I drink red wine in my bed, you know, I get a little crazy because of the wine. I start jumping up and down, and it's really tough to get those stains out of my mattress. Finally, a mattress for me. And they always brag in that commercial, "Oh, this mattress was made by NASA. Ooh, for the astronauts." Yeah, let me tell you guys something about NASA. I don't trust NASA, all right? Because they may not make mistakes very often, but when they do, they're very expensive and they're disastrous. I'm afraid this mattress is going to cost like several $billions and spontaneously combust while I'm sleeping in it. The only good thing that NASA ever gave us was Tang, which apparently won't spill when you're jumping on your bed in flames. And I'm mad at Sporks. They stole my idea. I was going to combine a fork and a spoon, except the front would be curved and there'd be little slits in the back. It'd be practically useless, but I'd call it a foon. I think that would go really well. You think Jesus ever wore a "What Would Moses Do" bracelet? I don't wear a "What Would Jesus Do" bracelet. I was gonna buy one, and then I asked myself, would Jesus spend $10 on a stupid bracelet? And the answer was no. He wouldn't. I just think that it's very difficult to say, at this day and age, what exactly Jesus would do in certain situations, right? Like, let's say you're at a lame party, right? And you want to spice it up. Well, what would Jesus do? Well, Jesus would probably turn the water into wine. But I can't do that. The next best thing I can do is, from turning water into something toxic, is break out the roofies. Would Jesus break out the roofies? I don't know. What would Jesus do? Let's say you're at the same party and things are getting a little more fun, but you're feeling tired and dizzy, and you realize you just drank the drink that you dropped the roofie in. You're starting to lose consciousness. What would Jesus do? Would he raise Lazarus from the dead? Would he lead everyone in prayer? I don't know. You wake up the next morning, you're naked with Sharpie all over you, and the cops are approaching. So I did what I thought Jesus might do. I wept.